poly as fuck, y'all, but I know that many of you don't understand what that means. So I'm going to draw you a diagram to explain what my life looks like as a solo poly person. So I am at the center and I am my primary partner. There are people who I'm exploring, people who I'm dating, my friends with benefits who I'm romantic with and sexual with, my lovers who I'm sexual with, my partners who I'm 10 toes down with, satellites who come in and out of my life, and playmates who I play with in the kink and swinging spaces. My life is filled with so many beautiful people who love me, care about me, and all of our relationships are slightly different, but the love is the same. And when it comes to my sexual partners, of course, I am protecting myself by getting tested regularly. I'm currently on PrEP, and I give my partners my test results, and we talk about what our sexual experiences are to make sure that everybody involved is protected. Because if I were to do like other lines from certain partners, they have connections to wives or husbands or other partners that they interact with. So yes, it looks like a lot. Yes, I can keep up with it all. Yes, I have calendars. Yes, I make time for all of them. Yes, we communicate. That's a part of being poly.
And this is why the black woman is not the most desirable woman on the planet Earth. She's just nothing but a fucking whore. First of all, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Hashem, Yahushai Ba'Hashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to all the brothers and the few sisters. The true sisters is out there. The ones that change their ways and see the folly that our people have committed. As this video, matter of fact, I'm going to do it like that. There's this video and there's this video. So shout out to these brothers for putting these.
I just want to know, how am I supposed to live a fulfilling life? Because every life that I have ever created for myself leaves me feeling unfulfilled, empty, unhappy, and just altogether not wanting to on earth. I just keep feeling like I want to go home, but no place on earth feels like home. And I just want to know, like, when will I feel at home? I thought that I had found it, but as soon as the weather changed, everything else changed too. My feelings changed. And then talking to other people, they'll be like, well, sometimes you just gotta do some things that you don't want to do, you know, to get where you want to be. No, you don't. And if that's the case, then I don't want to be here. I don't want life that is not pleasing to myself. My soul is not happy. I cannot keep doing this.
And it's a goddamn shame. It's a shame. This is what become of a nation. This is how we know we're in captivity. This is how we know that the Lord did this to us. Matter of fact, let me start with that scripture before I get this one. All right. The Lord did a number on our people and especially our women. Our women are nothing but the goddamn enemy. Amos 7:17. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city. All right. This woman sit there and gave a diagram of all the shit that people that she sleeps like she's doing a professional job, and you know, so there's no when it's funny. Everybody gets catch a titty attack. Literally, when Apostle says, you know, you could deal with prostitutes, which is biblical because that's the oldest trait in the book. See, people when you say certain things in the scriptures, they have this holy and endowed mindset. Like, yeah, the men of the Lord, they're not supposed to have no women. They're not supposed to have multiple women. Says who? All right. The Lord multiply the wicked. Why he would not multiply the righteous? That's one aspect of things. So, you know, everybody believe like the apostles and brothers be sitting in like a lotus position and all this other nonsense. That is non-existence. Okay. The men of the Lord have desires for women as every other man. Okay. But the difference is we know who to give our strength is. And giving our strength to the women today is worthless. The women are worthless. You hear this bitch? She lost purpose. The other one thinks she has a purpose, but she's just nothing but a whore. All right? She's just a whore that's organized. That's it, organized whore. And you have two different aspects of the same type of breed of type of women. Okay? This is why the black woman is not the most desired woman on the planet Earth. Okay? She is not desired because the simple fact that the self, she don't have no confidence of herself. She go out there and prostitute herself because prostitute really mean selling yourself. So she sells herself out there, and that's because the Lord. This is what we did to the Heavenly Father. So this is how the Lord get us back. Like Apostle Tahar said, he said, he said, you we would not be in hell if our woman was not with us, and she's completely gone. All right, she's so gone. She's so disgusting that we don't even want to be near her. All right, we don't want to be near that shit. Okay, what is the purpose of a woman? To be with a man, but y'all believe to get your careers, this whole self-will bullshit that you at the end of the day you're empty inside. All right, but our women are whores, man. It says, thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city. And that's what happened to our people, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We were watching Flowers of the Moon, the killing of the Flowers of the Moon. Great movie. And Apostle Ricard, he's Reuben, and he was he got pissed off, naturally so, because of what? The Gadite women was getting got. They fell in love with the white man, and the white man was the one that was doing them dirty. So our nation is completely gone. It says Proverbs 3:20, such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I have done no wickedness. So you couldn't tell that woman that was the first organized horror schedule that she's not doing anything. Yeah, I talk to my partners and like bitch, you don't know what you're saying. So you know different than a bitch that you pay money to have sex. All right, that's how completely gone our women are, and that whole movement of the slut movement with Amber Rose. Was it Amber Rose? I don't forget. Yeah, I believe it was her. And she got tattooed a slut in her face and her forehead. And you women fall for every trait that comes in with the fucking nose ring. I was watching a video and the man was saying it right. The long nails. You follow that trend. You follow the trend of the nose ring. That looks real stupid. You follow the trend of the weave. Look real stupid. You do all the foul shit, and you follow the trend of being a whore. Then at the end of your whoredom, you expect some man to come and rescue you out of your misery. But men are picking things up. Men are realizing you're not worth the value that you claim to be. Okay? It says Jeremiah 3:1. They say if a man put away his wife, in the ancient world, when a woman steps out and do things that's not convenient, well, she's supposed to be put to death if she commits adultery, right? But let's say she didn't do something that the man didn't like, and she was lazy whatsoever. The man got the right to write a bill of divorce, right? And it says, so we had the rights to put away on women. Now these days, women think they could put their men away. Because we live in I would say a matriarch world of weak men. All right? Effeminate men. Because this is the upside down world. We live truly in an upside down world. It says, and she go from him and become another man's, shall he return unto her again? Shall not that land be greatly polluted? So a real man is not going to put his seed into polluted land. Here it is, you got oil or different chemicals that's on the land. Plastic, just different chemicals just mixed up. You can't put your seed on that. How anything's going to grow? So You gotta have a fresh start. This shit has to come to an end. It is about to. It says, shall the land not be greatly polluted, but thou hast played the harlot with many lovers. Yet return again to me, saith the Lord. So the Lord is the only one that can really start afresh and take back trash. All right? Because we don't deserve, technically, we don't deserve the mercy of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. That's how much love the Lord has for his people. But for our women are gone. And the only way they're going to get that return, they're going to have to be born again. All right? Literally born again, because that shit is fucking crazy. You better got a fucking list of whatchamacallit, of different men that she's fucking. All right? And women. But that's supposed to be acceptable. It says, Sirach 26. And what? I haven't read this part in a while. Yep. It says, Sirach 26 and 7. An evil wife is a yoke shaken to and fro. He that hath hold of her is as though he had held a scorpion. So a scorpion is not your friend. The scorpion is poisonous. It will destroy you if given the opportunity. That's what our women become. From the feminine lesbian movement that built up from these colleges that program the women. All right, girls just given to fun and pleasure and losing their sole purpose. It says a drunken woman and a gatherer abroad, cause of great anger, she will not cover her own shame. And I'm watching TV right now. They don't carry their own shame. They put that shit on Jump Street. The whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. That's why they got that cumbrella. All right, that fucking big ass stupid eyelids. And it says, if thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through over much liberty. And that's why you have that second video, that woman crying because she's not fulfilled. Everything she did was not the true fulfillment. After she got ran through by everything, all right, that she could get run through by, because there's not just, women don't get run through by just men of different nations and so forth. Women do, the modern woman will do animals, they will do other women, they will do everything. And when she realized that none of that is fulfilling, then she expects to find somebody. It doesn't work like that. All right, it never works like that. If you don't put no value to your life, if you put no value to yourself, how can anybody put value to you? It says, she shall open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he findeth a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge shall she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow. I don't have to break that down because it's self-explanatory. That is the modern woman today, which she is, which that makes them unqualified for anything. Only thing is left is death. That's the only thing left. All right, Isaiah 32 and 9. It says, rise up, you women that are at ease. Hear my voice, you careless daughters. Give ear unto my speech many days and years, meaning it's going to be from when hell breaks loose, it's never going to go back. All right. It's not going to be a short period of time until things go back to normal. You be protected. No. Once all hell breaks loose, that's the beginning stage of your downfall. All right. And you're going to realize all the shit that you've been doing collectively, because realizing this is the way women think. They think in a collective mind. They think in a hive mind. They don't think for individual. That's why they need to be it just hit me. That's why they need society to tell them this and that, because they can't think for themselves. All right? Tell me if I'm lying. They need a group to tell them something. That's why the scripture says he have deprived her of wisdom. That wisdom is supposed to come from her man. So since she chose not to take that route, many days, many years is going to be troublesome. All right? It says, for the vintage shall fail, and the gathering shall not come. Tremble, you women that are at ease, be troubled. Ye careless ones, strip you and make you bare. Gird thy sackcloth gird thy sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. So all your pleasures, treasures that you aim for collectively is gonna be detrimental to you. When all hell breaks loose, I'm being real. When all shit breaks loose and America's invaded by these other nations, you're gonna be wish you wasn't so sexualized, all right? The way you portrayed yourself. But it's gonna be too little, too late. The genie is gonna be out the bottle, and it will be a wrap. All right, that's what's gonna end up happening. And we warned you, people. We warned you. This behavior, this ungodly behavior, there's consequences and repercussions of that. And the main people that's gonna be affected, the main people that's gonna be victimized by the world to come, is gonna be you women. All right, it's gonna be you women. And I'm gonna end it off on this because it's Zechariah 14:1. It says, behold, the day of the Lord cometh, and thy spoiled shall be divided in the midst of thee. For I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, and the houses rifled, and the women ravished. All right? What does ravaged means? I always got to bring this out. Oh, Chagall, to violate, ravage, to be ravished, be ravished. To root, to copulate with, lay with, ravish, meaning what? Great. All right? And it says, and half of the city shall go into captivity, because this took place to our people. This took place and is going to take place again. All right? A lot of people is going to be thrown to a concentration camp. Thinking about it earlier, crossed my mind. Things crossed, the mind. People act like, talking to, that was yesterday, no, actually. I was doing what I was doing. And this nigga I don't know him personally, but he's just one of those guys that just open the doors. And he was explaining that he has a flashlight. That flashlight has a stunner. He said if he hits somebody or he stuns somebody, and he was talking about he's from the old school and this, that, to the third. And I was talking to a brother, I'm like, these men think that because you went to prison, you have some type of heads up of the shit to come. So a lot of people, a lot of us grew up in poverty. That doesn't make us going to be experts when this shit to come. That's what it said at the time of Jacob's trouble, that nothing like this will ever happen to a nation. This is why Michael has to come to intervene. So our people knows how it feels to be going to captivity and be ripped apart. All right. And the women knows that they got raped. But this what's going to happen. It's going to be so devastating. It's going to be so out of this world. You're going to be praying for good times. And people's behaviors is going to cause them to be destroyed. All right. It says, Zechariah 13:8. It says, shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts of the earth should be cut off and die. All right? 2/3 of a nation of Israel is going to be put to death. Ezekiel 9:4. It says, and the Lord said, said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sign that cry for the all abomination that be done in the midst thereof. So it starts with the men. This is selective men that have the word for the Greek. The Hebrew word for mark in this verse is the wad, meaning exempted from judgment. So there's certain men on earth that's not going to be judged like everybody else is going to be judged. Okay, they're going to be protected. All right, and those that's behind them, those that have been loyal to those people, they're going to be protected. Okay, and it says, and to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite, let not your eyes spare. So those Pookies and the Ray Rays, and you fraudulent Israelites, you Israelites that pretend like you are for the Lord, all right? Let not your eyes spare, neither have you pity. So the angels, the death angels, are coming for you. Slay utterly old and young, both maids, which that means little girls that have never had sex, in this society. Whew. But and little children, all right, the kids. The Lord got something for the kids. It says, and women. So is judgment coming for you women? Oh, hell yeah. In a harsh manner. In a harsh manner. And your behavior is heavily recorded. All right? Heavily recorded. The black woman is nothing but a goddamn biggest slut in the planet Earth. That's why we always say, from the apostles on out, stay the fuck away from them. Don't look at them. Look at them with disdain. If they're attracted to you, run away. Is there some good in them? Yeah. But the majority of the black women, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, they ain't shit. All right? And just be thankful, the water Yahweh Shem Yahushua, not to be involved with these scallywags of today. So that being said, we'll say real quick through the spirit. These disgusting skanks. The Lord's going to judge them harshly. So that being said, shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.